which side, and I'd have to say the winner of this, more than likely, going to be picking CT.
Probably, it is slightly CT-sided. We have gone over this several times. Mirage being very popular amongst the hitbox teams thus far, so we've seen a lot, and it is a very even map. Expect to see maybe 8-7, even that, you know, the most even scoreline there is, or maybe 9-6 for the CTs. Having said that, it is one of those maps where if you get a roll, if you get momentum going, you can rack up rounds just as easily on the terrorist side. So statistically CT-sided, but don't read into that too much. We could see Titan if they start to, you know, take 9 rounds for themselves. That won't be unheard of. Yeah, you're right. They probably will start CT. It's usually better to start CT anyway. And Smith's in existence here. Is that a Karambit? Very nice indeed. Gonna probably pick up the knife round, so we're probably gonna see Titan start CT. They'll probably say swap here. And well, it's not that much of an important first round, but I'm sure both teams would like to get off to a good start, obviously, and give themselves the best chance at getting momentum.
Yeah, and remember, this is Titan's choice of map, so they're going to have their choice. They're going to have their choice of side as well. So far, things falling in their favour. But as you say, Jono, Mirage for me is a deceptively even map, especially at this level of play as well. If you have a good T side, you can still rack up the rounds very, very quickly and give yourself a good lead. So let's have a look-see how Clan-Mystik are going to approach this. We are live, guys, into this best of 3 in the CSGO Arena Championships between Clan-Mystik and Titan. You can see Clan-Mystik on T side. We're thinking of pushing it. You get the first kill. Mistu, replacement for Hearts, coming in and just laying down the law. There's Kiyoshima for the second kill and a third from Shoxy. So suddenly Clan-Mystik with it all in their favour, and they close off the round. Beautiful stuff from them, and that's going to give them all the confidence in the world.
Yeah, yeah, it's not live. I was going to say, I don't think it's live, mate.
Oh my god.
They didn't restart it yet.
There you go. Good start. That was the practice run. It's a real thing.
Me. Are you alright?
I honestly thought that was live, because they restarted and they started the round.
Yeah, they're not out the stalls yet, but we are counting down. This is the timer. Yes, this is going to be live.
That was the quintessential Rick.
Do you want to take 2? Do you want to take the first round again?
Yeah, I practiced, so I may as well do the real thing as well. Here we go. This, I believe, is the real deal, guys. And Clan-Mystik are going to be pushing through apps. Wowzers. I honestly fell for that one completely. Hook, line, and sinker. They're going to be going through the B apps. It's just Smiths that's going to be standing in the way. So let's see if they can repeat and get the round again. SF is going to be dropping down with Mistu. And they're looking for this first kill. They're going to find it. SF picks that one up onto Smith. Going to get the bomb down. Molly comes. It's going to be actually very nearly claiming the kill on SF. He has to back away. So perfectly placed Molly from Titan. And they have equaled up the odds. 3v3. SF is very low. And you'd have to say, in this kind of situation, Titan should be favourites. They're planting the bomb, though. Oh, Clan-Mystik, but here comes Green with a double kill. It's all down to Kiyoshima. He's got one headshot. Last player's on 5 hit points. Just the one bullet will do it, and he gets it down. Awesome clutch from Kiyoshima, and Clan-Mystik do finally pick up that first round.
That's the start they wanted. Great play from Scream. I was thinking, right, Titan have done it. What a fantastic rotate from them. The B players stayed alive just long enough to allow their teammates to come into kitchen and kind of set up a pincer movement, but they managed to take the site eventually, got the bomb down, and Kiyoshima came up big, taking 3 kills there, I believe. And we're not going to be seeing a slow round, actually, at all. Clan-Mystik are just going to go hell for leather and push this A site with guns. Versus Pistol, obviously, and Scream's got off to a great start there. 2 kills already for him. Smith comes in on the rotate, might be able to get another there with a crossfire setup. He actually didn't. And in the meantime, well, Kiyoshima, he's clearly been warming up all day. What a fantastic start. Loads of AK headshots coming in for him. Might even be able to get a third here. And, well, 2 plays 2, but it looks like it's actually going to go the way of Clan-Mystik. But Titan there with a very, very good round. And it's not even over yet. Kenny S is the man alive. And he's somebody you'd like to be alive. 1 versus 1. Now, can he do it? He has to reload. It's very tense here. Mistu, the new player. Possibly the replacement, we could say, might be able to get the frag. It's getting too tense, and Kenny S decides to run away. Probably trying to get the gun. Well, Mistu managed to seal the deal in the end, but what a round from Titan, all things considered.
That's exactly it. Balls of steel at the end for Mistu, but damage economically has been done from Titan. They're going to be happy with that. Obviously, they would have preferred the round themselves, but look at that. Economy is not looking too good now from Clan-Mystik, so that's only a P250 on SF. As he goes for the full armor. Let's have a look, see where Clan-Mystik want to push. Again, 2 players going to go towards the apps, 2 in mid, and Kiyoshima just watching for the rush from Palace. And yeah, he has pretty much called this one on the button. Scream is starting to push across. You've got Existence and Kenny going down ramps. So just the 2 players situated on B. I say just, it's going to be MBK and Smiths, which are a formidable combo. And here comes Smiths, the man himself, going down apps, tagging SF up heavily. And Titan, they're going to look to go one better from that previous round, and so far it's looking pretty good. They've tagged up a couple players. Smiths has been tagged himself, and he will have to back away.
And look at the bomb rotating all the way around towards A, and I think Titan are actually, well, they were rotating towards B, so that was slightly funny. They are indeed actually going to go towards B. Look at this. Rolling the dice already, deciding, guys, let's just risk it. Stack up B and give ourselves the best possible chance of holding this bomb site. Obviously at the expense of leaving A completely exposed, and Clan-Mystik are going to find that hole and just walk in. Look at this, not even been spotted yet. Scream finally will sight one. If he can do some damage, then they're going to give themselves a good chance to get some more kills in this round. SF, as you said, already got tagged up by Smiths, but pretty clean so far. Good entrance already on Clan-Mystik's side. They've already got 3 kills. GMX has gone down. If they don't lose any more, this is completely acceptable. Bear in mind, SF didn't even have a gun, so no guns lost. Kenny S, last man remaining. Can he get any more kills? That would be great.
Well, that is the question. He did manage to pick up a handful last time around, but this isn't looking quite as good because he's got 4 players to find. They've got the crossfire down. To be fair, though, on the positive side, I was going to say a few of them are heavy tagged and the CZ would rip through them, but there is Shoxy with the headshot. That's going to take it to 3-0. First buy-up round for Titan. They really need this one. They got FAMAS on Existence. However, they do have the AWP on Kenny S. And yesterday, he had a bit of a slow start, I have to say, on Mirage, if you remember, Jono. Didn't really perform up to his own high standards.
No, yeah, like a mixed bag of individual showings from him in the night, but it did come up when it was mad. You've said it so many times, he did get a few team kills. Just simple mistakes, and tonight is not a night where simple mistakes will be permitted on either side. You know, if a team slips up here, they're going to get punished. That's how close I expect this game to be. It will come down to the smallest of margins. Clan-Mystik are taking it pretty slowly. They're going to send out some smokes towards this B site. Probably will be an A site. Probably will be an A push. A very standard setup on the CT side of Titan. 3 members are actually ready on this A site. They've left mid pretty much. The guy in short's going to worry about that. And here comes the push. Mistu's the first man in. The new man, can he get the entrance? Yes, he can. Scream goes down, and that's a fantastic start. And SF also takes down the in-game leader, Existence, on the rotate, and NBK gets taken down. That's something that they wouldn't have wanted. Finally, a kill going the way of Titan, but it's 4 plays 2. This does look like a Clan-Mystik round.
It certainly looks that way, but look at that. 3 players on around 10 hit points. So, a couple of shots from Smiths are going to rain down. They've probably got half a mind to save their weapons, but the bomb has finally been planted. So, what can Titan do about this? This clutch is on. Definitely on. Kenny S is still alive with his AWP. And look at that. 12 on Shoxy, 5 on SF, Kiyoshima with 30. They're locking this down. They're not going to try and peek. And for me, that's the smart play. Smith's going around towards T-spawn, and Kenny S is just keeping the crossfire. So this is going to be a 4th round to Clan-Mystik. They need to be careful they don't get blown up though from the bomb, and that's going to be Kenny S dropping. That's so important. An AWP is an expensive weapon, and that's one they'd have liked to have saved. Are they going to be able to keep this last assault rifle? Smiths is under hot pursuit from both SF and Kiyoshima on both sides. I don't think they've spotted him as of yet, so Smith should be able to live to fight for another day. 4-0 is your scoreline, and Titan, this is their map, and they chose CT side.
They did indeed, and Clan-Mystik have started things with a bang. The first buy round going the way for them. Quite simply as well, they were left a lot of room on the A ramp. They played it quite passively, Titan, hoping they would just come into the crossfires, but it didn't work out. Mistu, the new man, takes down Scream in good fashion. So Scream didn't even get 1 kill, and that just allowed Clan-Mystik the entrance they needed. And they were able to convert it. I mean, for a time there, it did actually look quite close. They were on very low health, but Kenny S went down and Smiths decided to save, obviously. So 4-0 is a fantastic start here, but NBK, talking of good starts, is going to get a great kill onto the in-game leader GMX. That will throw a spanner through the works, and that will as well. Smith played very well here indeed, getting 1 for himself. Make that just 1 though, that's a trade. And trades do favour terrorist sides, but at the moment we do have 4 remaining members for Titan, so it's 4 plays 3. Guns versus kind of a mixed buy. NBK is the only man with a gun actually, and this looks like a pause to me. I'm
Yep,
thinking
same
Titan
thing.
can probably pick up this round. It'd be great if they could to kind of shift the momentum straight away.
Okay, apparently it's live again in about 90 seconds because we're on delay. We're being informed by our admin, so we're going to fill in some time. But yeah, as you say, Titan are in a pretty good position here again. 2 players tagged up heavily. Fair enough, they've got P250, Deagle, and CZ, but they should have the advantage in terms of if they can lock these sites down. But having a look at where all 3 players are situated, it's around the B side of the map. So Kenny S and Existence, you can see Existence is already looking towards Kitchen, so that would signify that he is going to go and try and lock down B. With Screams pushing so far into Palace, he's got quite a bit of information. But yeah, this is looking pretty good for Titan, and they desperately need this round. Let's not kind of gloss over that fact here, Jono. If they were to lose this round, 5-0 behind is just, I mean, that's catastrophic for CT side on Mirage.
It is, but it's early days, you know. This is kind of how the game works, isn't it? Like, you know, strings of rounds happen. And at any one point, there could be an amazing individual performance. For instance, by, like, say, NBK gets all of the members here in apps. He has got the gun, so they are going towards him. If he did that, the momentum is immediately back in hands of Titan, you might say. And from there, they'll just claw back loads more rounds. So, still in the balance, I would say. But, as you said, Clan-Mystik, with a fantastic start, they'll be very happy thus far. Can they keep it going, is the question. I'm sure they'd like to very much.
Yeah,
what's that
definitely.
skin on NBK? Sinus spatter.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty. I would say it's not necessarily rare, but it's not a nice looking skin in my opinion.
No, it looks a bit dirty, doesn't
It's
it? I haven't
it's
seen
a
it
bit
before.
filth. But guys, speaking of skins, if you follow the stream, bottom left of your screen right now, and also this is important to mention, if you're watching through an embedded stream like CS:GO Lounge, you'll need to come on hitbox.tv/CS Arena. You may need to register as well. And what will then happen is, once you follow the stream, you'll put yourself into contention to win a USP StatTrak Orion factory new skin. It's worth about €40. You'll get that for completely free. Only takes about 10-15 seconds to register to Hitbox, so definitely worth your time. And also, while we're in this pause, because we may have more of them, I mean, Jono, we've had plenty of pauses in the last few days. If you follow at MetasTV, at Jono Whiting, and throw us some questions, that's at the bottom right of your screen right now, I believe, and we'll try and answer them when we do have this downtime.
Absolutely, as simple as that, guys. Just click follow. Well, you sign up. I mean, make an account anyway, because this website is going to grow and grow, and you want an account. There'll be a lot more streams coming on it anyway, so it's always nice to be able to chat and interact with us. So sign up, just click follow, and boom, you might win a StatTrak Orion USP, as you said. I've got a question from Evan. It's a very simple one, but we haven't actually done predictions. Metas, who's going to win this game in the best of 3?
Oh man, that is a tough one, because I personally think this is right down the middle. I think this is a 50-50 match, but I would probably just edge Clan-Mystik. 65% of people on CS:GO Lounge, last time I checked, were voting on Titan, but the way that Titan only just beat Team for Balkan yesterday or the day before kind of sent some alarm bells to me ringing, because they didn't look on form, they didn't look as well-oiled a machine as usual, and Clan-Mystik on the complete flip side make short work of Team Global. So from those previous results and the way that Clan-Mystik have been fitting in with Shoxy, I would slightly favour Mystic here. I think they're a pretty safe choice.
Controversial matters. Do you know what? I agree with you. I think Mystic have actually got the edge here. Shoxy did have a hand in strategies along with Existence. He is the in-game leader, Existence. But something I didn't mention, you know, the reason he was first, let's say, expelled, he left the team the first time round, it was because he kind of had an argument with Existence about how this team should play. And Existence kind of chained Shoxy down and tried to put him in these rigid strategies. And that really kind of didn't play into the hands of Shoxy. We didn't see his ability to the fullest, because he had to fill in the roles that were destined for him. I'm trying to complicate it too much. I'm basically saying Existence bossed him around a lot. He didn't like it. But now with Clan-Mystik, as we saw yesterday, he kind of had a free roaming role, didn't he? He just went around, did anything he wanted. So if he starts to play well, he could be a key factor in this, and I honestly think Clan-Mystik could have an edge.
Yeah, I would certainly agree. And also, guys, I know we said 90 seconds, but there was another pause, I believe, and Titan's TeamSpeak is down. That's the reason for the issues. That's why we're currently waiting, because obviously communication is vital in a game like CS. So they, especially when they're 4-0 behind, I mean, they need every little thing they can get. So could be a little while longer. That just gives you more chance to follow the stream and win yourself a USP Orion stat track.
Yeah, smooth. Put that in there again. You know what's ironic is, well, they're not actually called Very Games anymore. They've moved organisations, but you know, Very Games actually provide voice servers and servers. So if it was them and the TeamSpeak's down, it's a bit ironic. But I'm not sure what Titan do. I think they're just trying to grow as an esport organisation and just back some good teams. But good on them for picking up Very Games, and here we are. Something I've got prepared, Mez, is the notable results in the past between these two teams. Would you like to hear them?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, okay. So the most notable recent thing that they, the competition that they were both in was EPS France Finals. Well, when they played each other anyway. So this was put on by ESL. It's kind of a national France-only competition just to decide who's the best team in that country. And it was a LAN final. Both of these teams made it into the final. And it went like this. It went first map Inferno, and Titan won that. The then Very Games team won that 16-14. And we're back in, actually, so I'll get right back into that in a second. MBK is the man to look out for here. He needs to get 1, maybe 2 to seal the deal, and Mistu's going to take him straight down. That's an awful start to the resume of the round, and now that probably will mean the bomb site B will be open, but they're not pushing on it, actually, just taking their time, biding their time, making sure they're not falling into a trap. Probably quite smart, considering they are aware that Titan will probably have pistols, so they know they like to take risks. That's the mind game's going on again. I'm sure Shuxy will be fully aware of the kind of thing Kevin Existence will be trying to pull here, so they actually wait it out, and now they're going to walk into B. I really like this. It's called a double fake. Make them think you're going A, and then go back to B, and it's worked out really well here. Actually, a single fake. I'm complicating things again. Just a single fake, but they're going to get the bomb down. They have guns. Health is alright, and it's fine anyway. Mistu's going to get shots like that onto Existence. Headshot with the AK. Who needs health anyway? 2 plays 3 now, and at this point, Kenny S actually gets one. I was going to say Titans just want to get as many kills as possible, take away as many guns, but it's doable here. Scream's in a good position to come in. He's actually on short. It's Kenny S in the better position in apps. Can he get work done? The bomb is actually climbing down now, and Shox is going to seal the fate of the round. It's going to be 5-0. Surely Scream wants to back off here. He's probably just trying to scavenge a gun.
Pause a la fin du round. I believe that means pause at the end of the round. Existence is saying right now for Titan. So it looks like we could have another pause coming in. Not too sure. Seems that we haven't had one just yet. That could be the TS issues that we were talking about before, though. Either way, 5-0 is the scoreline to Clan-Mystik. And we thought that Titan should be able to secure that round. But as you say, Kiyoshima and Mistu in particular just stepping up. And this is something we actually saw a lot from Kiyoshima yesterday. That he would fake around Palace while the rest of his team slow pushed B. This time, it looks like a faster push towards B. They're going to be lurking around. And if Smiths plays his cards right, he could pick up a few kills. They're waiting right now like coiled vipers, ready to strike a Clan-Mystik. They're going to push through the apps. There's MBK. There's Kenny S watching the approach. Scream and Existence haven't heard anything as of yet on the side of A. So, 3 players on A. If Clan-Mystik were to get a pick, this bomb site is ripe for the taking for them. But there's Smith to chime in for this first one. MBK comes back, gets a kill himself. So, that is going to favour Titan only just for Mass paying out dividends. And now that's given the rest of Titan enough time to get into kitchen and to rotate themselves around. There's Kenny S just smashing down before dropping. Kiyoshima is all that remains. He's taken down 2, but has been put 6 foot under himself. And finally, Titan get themselves around on the board.
Yeah, lightning fast rotate securing the round for them, really. The fact that MBK was also in the same position as Smith was quite weird, but it seemed to work out. They got the revenge frag. Smith was so exposed there. Did you see him? Did he have X-ray on? He was pushed up, and there was like 5 members right behind the wall. I was thinking, God, fall back. But he got the 1. That's kind of half a job done. It would be nice to get 2 as a CT and then die, but he was revenge fragged by MBK, so it went forwards and backwards. Good rotate coming out from Titan to secure the B bomb site. So yeah, first round on the board for them. And I didn't finish off what the results were. I will just quickly do that. Mystik, Titan. So Mystik got 14 versus 16 on Dust 2, and then Inferno was 14-16 to Titan again. So this was at a LAN final. It was that close. The teams were slightly different back then, but something to bear in mind. Titan historically have being the better team. But GMX is actually going to he's going to be rubbing shoulders with Smith without even realising it. He's just going to walk through the smoke into Smith's crosshair. He goes down, and now Scream and Existence, I think, are on the A bomb site. They both go down to some great kills on the terrorists. Clan-Mystik. Kenny S comes in with a rotate onto the A ramp with an AWP. Was that through smoke?
I didn't actually catch that. I was watching that from Clan-Mystik's viewpoint. What we do know, though, is they're in a 3v2 situation. And Titan, they'll be disappointed if they don't lock this one out, for sure. Because they know where both these players are. They have the play advantage. They have the crossfire as well. There's MBK getting one. And the second one as well. And Kiyoshima's been playing brilliantly so far. 11 frags to 4 deaths. By far and away out-fragging anybody else on the server. But unfortunately for him, Titan this time around get the upper hand again. So that's 2 rounds on the bounce to Titan. They're going to be looking to rinse and repeat, especially as Mystic are on the eco.
Yeah, starting to build a bank slowly. Pick up this round, then they will be looking pretty good for cash. Well, providing they don't drop too many members, obviously. And Clan-Mystik, talking of economy, are saving. They don't have guns, and they're just going to go for a fast B push here. It seems like this B bomb site, they have had good success getting the bomb down in terms of that. So GMX is going to spot one on short. It's going to drop down straight into Smith there, and MBK is already rotated in. Smith's just cleaning up. That's a pretty good anti-eco round if you ask me. Looks like it's going to be flawless. Yep, Smith's is going to make damn sure of that. 3-5, good round from Titan.
Yeah, Smith's with the 4 kills, but as you say, it was an eco bash. You weren't really expecting Mystic to do a great deal. I mean, if they picked up a couple kills, they would have been happy with that one. However, they are going to be able to buy up once again. Shoxy with the AWP, and he will be facing off against Kenny S. Let's have a look how these players stack. You can see that Shoxy had a pretty good spawn, so he's going to be going straight into Palace right now and looking for that quick peek. He may actually secure himself a kill on Existence, who is peeking around the staircase. Shoxy still laid in wait, screened down to his left-hand side. Nice smoke, though, is going to completely block him off. So, for as good as his spawn was, he's not going to get any reward for it.
Yeah, so Shoxy has an AWP, and that's interesting. We didn't often see him AWPing as terrorist on Titan. On a rare occasion where they fancied changing it up, he sometimes did. We all know he's very capable with the gun. But another interesting, change of dynamics within the two teams. So Shoxy picking up the big green. Hasn't sighted anybody yet, as you said, thanks to some good smokes, and it's going to be Shoxy versus Kenny. Look at that, they've both got AWP, so it's going to be the players that switched facing up against each other with the scope rifles. Who's going to come out on top? We're about to find out. And mid control has gone the way of the terrorists, actually. Interesting to know, Titan playing very passively at that middle area. We haven't mentioned it yet, but middle is such an important place geographically. If you have mid control as a terrorist, there's so many doors get opened. You can go A through connector, you can go underpass, you can go short, you can even boost windows. So mid, really, really important on this map. And Mistu didn't actually spot Nathan. He's going to take him down. That's a good start from them. 4 plays 5 now. The health is not looking good for Clan-Mystik, and neither is that. Existence pushed all the way up. Nice play from him, and Kenny S takes down Shoxy with a gorgeous flick there. Seems that Shoxy came up big and won the AWP duel after all. 4-5 it looks like, Mares. And another good round from Titan. Things are looking up for them.
Yeah, they're locking down the CT side now. So Clan-Mystik, if they can get another couple rounds, they're going to be happy with this T side, I have to feel. But Titan, they are on a roll. Just the 1 AK remaining on Clan-Mystik was saved from SF, so they are going to be ecoing once again. Hope they can get a couple picks. On the flip side, again, as we mentioned, Kenny S's AWP did ring out and got a nice flick shot actually onto Shoxy. Shoxy missed a couple shots previously in that round. I'm not sure if he caught it, Jono, but he should have landed them onto Existence. And I think he'll be disappointed with that one because any weapon taken out is basically a lot of economy gained from your side. Effective economy anyway. You can see Clan-Mystik, they are going to be looking for this A push. Slowly but surely going in. SF taking point. There is a molly though, landing by his feet. Doesn't look too good for him. 3 players again from Titan on A. Make that 4 now that Smiths is moving in, and GMX opens it up. Very slick play from him. Need to be careful of Scream because he's laid in wait, but there's Shoxy with his own headshot from pistol. Kenny has bounced back. GMX going in for another kill. Already this has been worth its weight in gold from Clan-Mystik. They'd like to try and secure it, but Smith at the backside is going to make short work of GMX. He's been heavily tagged. It gets finished off by Kiyoshima, who moves on to 13 kills. He's hungry for his 14th, but MBK's there. Shoxy will pick up the final kill. And that was an awesome round from Clan-Mystik.
Superb, an eco round going their way. So just like that, the momentum shifted again, and Clan-Mystik pick it up against the odds. That was the first kind of coordinated smoky A push they'd done, and it worked out really well. They got the entrance, didn't they, on Existence, I believe. He was pushed up a little too far, didn't have support from Scream. He got taken out, and that enabled them to get up a ramp, and Kenny S missed a shot as well. So a fantastic round for them. And look at this aggression. Smith is pushed all the way up, and he gets one, but just the one. Mithlu making sure of that. Good. Well, they paired up, so they get the revenge frag. So good play from Clan-Mystik there. Smith's getting the one. I'm sure he would have liked to have got more or not die, because 1-for-1 always favours the T side. And they are just taking their time here. They've got mid control once again. They are liking this, I'm sure. Lots of options for them. Looks like actually they're going to go towards this B site via short. And yeah, thanks to some smokes, they're going to get across without even being seen. But Titan will be aware of this. They can't see them, but they're aware of their presence there. Shux is actually going to get boosted into the window. This could be dangerous. Kenny S has, well, completely left the area up for grabs for the terrorists. And Shux, he didn't actually get in, but if he's going to now, he is indeed. This might be an A split, in fact. If they go around connect to that boost up window, this could work out really well for them. There are two members on the A site, and Kenny S is going to sight Shoxy here, and Shoxy takes him down. Now 3 versus 4. This is looking very good for Clan-Mystik once again. Scream's pretty much stuck in one position as well. Shox is going to take him down, and Shox is looking like he's just out for blood, taking down his old teammates with ease here. And it's looking like it's going to be another Clan-Mystik round there.
It's going to be a difficult one for MBK in Existence, especially as Existence, I was going to say, he's on 1 hit point. He will be found out by Shoxy, who's looking for his next kill. He's picked up 3 so far. Can he get the 4-piece? Oh, he's desperate for it, but 19 hit points for him, 24 remaining on NBK. The bomb has been planted, and NBK surely going to try and save this gun. He's going to pop back down into window. Is going to get the kill, though, on Shoxy, so he's doing quite a bit of damage here before being able to save that one out. But still, everything said and done. That is going to be a 7-4 scoreline now to Clan-Mystik on T side, and I would argue, Jono, that already they've got enough rounds to make it worse. But here we go, MBK, with about a millisecond to go of the round, will be found out and taken down in time. But 7 rounds on T side, I think Clan-Mystik are happy. They will look for more, though, of course.
Yeah, of course. They probably are pretty happy at this point, considering that there's still room to get more as terrorists. And it all comes down to if they can get the momentum right back in their court on CT side, and that's what it's going to come down to. But they were going to push fast A again. It worked out really well for them last time. No smokes actually this time. This is a big thing to mention. And, well, Kirishima's going to get the entrance kill onto Existence. They are quite strapped for Cash Titan, and they've only got some... well, they've got half-assed guns here, and Scream's only going to get the 1 so far. And look at this, Clan-Mystik just tearing them apart. The bomb site is theirs, pretty much. MBK is the only man left here on his own. 1 versus 4. Surely Nathan's going to be able to pull this one off. Did a good job getting some good economical damage in the last round, but he went down. Titan, are they going to be saving here? Yeah, I would imagine so. The money's terrible. So Clan-Mystik looking to get their 9th round on the board as terrorists, and as you said, they will be happy already, so things are looking up. And might I say, I find it so weird seeing Shoxy against his old team. I'm not used to it yet. It's kind of funny.
And you know what? I have to throw some mad props out to Kirishima, because Shox gets a lot of the plaudits. He gets a lot of the praise heaped on him. But look at this. Kirishima has been unstoppable. 17 for 7 already, and we're only on the 13th round of the half. So he has been firing on all cylinders. It's exactly what Clan-Mystik needed. This has got 9-4 written all over it in favour of Clan-Mystik. But let's see if we do get an upset on the eco round. SF times in with 2 quickfire frags, and that is going to completely obliterate the site right here. He's looking for another one. He picks it up through the smoke. SF, he's had a slow start. Before this round, he's actually on 3 frags, I believe, and now he's moved himself to 6. GMX chimes in with Existence. That's going to be all down to NBK. He's got a deagle. I don't see him clutching this round. It would be the round of a lifetime. And in actual fact, he's going to wait in CT spawn and try and get the exit frag. So 9-4 the scoreline. Fair enough, Titan going to be able to buy up. But this has been a sensational half for Clan-Mystik.
Really, really good. And remember, Titan picked this map and chose CT, as you said before. MBK with a nice kill. Can he get any more? Yes, he can. So SF goes down. Good work from MBK once again. In terms of money and stuff, but at the moment it looks like Clan-Mystik's bank, they don't even mind. They'll throw away a gun just to take down MBK every single time they can. Is Smith's going to buy an AWP and double orb. That's something they haven't tried yet. No, he's not. He's going to be M4ing. So Kenny the lone AWPer, hasn't really stepped up enough in my eyes. We know he's a very, very capable guy with the gun, and we haven't seen a lot from him. And people like Kenny S and Scream, they're the playmakers in Titan. MBK is such a consistent, solid player, but he's not really one of those guys that has a really high skill peak and will just go crazy. He's just a consistently good player. But people like Kenny S and Scream, they need to play a little bit better at the moment and wake up. Clan-Mystik getting the entrances to sites with relative ease at the moment. And, well, the scoreboard says it all, and Shucks opening up, taking down his old teammate NBK with a gorgeous headshot in the middle. 4 plays 5 already. And Clan-Mystik, they just have everything going for them at the moment now.
They certainly do. They've got the confidence, they've got momentum. There's Kenny S though with a headshot on Kiyoshima, which is, you know, has been the talisman, the playmaker so far. And Smiths, I honestly feel, didn't really have much of a right to pick up that kill. He will finally be found out from Shoxy. He will pick up that one pretty comfortably in the end. It's down to a 3-on-3. Bomb will be planted from Mistu, throwing the grenade into kitchen. And now it's a question, can Clan-Mystik, can they lock down their positions? The main threat I have to feel here is Existence coming around from the back from B-Apps. If he can get some headshots down, if he can get some spray down onto Mistu or SF, they got a glimmer of hope in this round. But that's not going to be looking good as SF comes in. There's Mistu, it's all down to Existence. He gets the first, but he will be falling from Shoxy. And that's going to take it to Clan-Mystik 10-4 ahead.
Yeah, they hit double digits, and now they have. I've just realised how much of a bad half this is for Titan. 9-6 sounds alright, doesn't it? But 5-10, even if Titan get this round, or 11-4 possibly, is seriously bad for Titan. They've got to be wondering what's gone wrong here. They're not getting the return frags enough. They, even when they rotate, the bomb sites just seem to be in Clan-Mystik's control every single time. They just seem to have such a grasp on what to do at the moment, and things are working out for them. GMX is going to push up really quickly. Kenny S is going to take him down there. Scream pushes him fast, and just like that, before I even realise what's going on, Titan do pick up the last round. So that's something, a little something to smile about at the end of the half. So 5-10, very, very good for Clan-Mystik.
And you know what's really just kind of leaping out at me here, Jono? That MBK, 19 frags, top fragging in the entire server.
Wow, yeah.
And his team are 5-10 behind. I mean, if he hasn't been to Tesco to get his carry bags, then I don't know what to say about MBK. And unfortunately for him, nobody's really stepping up to the plate. Okay, Smith is the only other person with a positive KDA on his side, but Existence on 4, and he's their team leader. He's their shot caller. So when your shot caller's underperforming, that ripples through the rest of the side. We are jumping on to the second half right now. As you can see, roles have been reversed. Clan-Mystik on CT. Titan will be occupying T side. 3 of them, Scream, MBK and Kenny S, playing very passively, waiting for some movement. And then they're going to push in towards ramp. Flashes coming down, a bunch of them. Here comes Smith and Existence. Going to be coming through connector, but Kiyoshima take a bow. That was a beautiful one tap. Gets the MBK. There's Smiths though, locking down jungle and the window. And Mistu, he had a whiff, he had a chance to pick up that kill. Unfortunately, from his perspective, he did actually miss out on that one. Smiths, he's trying to play aggressive. Bomb has gone down, but look at Scream, 10 HP. Kenny S on 32. So Clan-Mystik, they've got a chance here, but they need to start pushing in right here, right now. SF and also Mistu are going to be pushing through connector. 4 kills go down in as many milliseconds, and now it's a 2 versus 2 situation. Both of Titan have been heavily tagged, but they've got to play the timer here. Can they stall out long enough for Clan-Mystik to not win the round? And here comes Clan-Mystik in the form of Kiyoshima. He does have a defuse kit, so he's going to try and bait out Smith. Can he get the headshot? Yes, he does. Can he get the defuse now? This is going to be so close. No, he won't. And Titan, by the skin of their teeth, pick up the first round here on T side.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Titan got the start they needed, and credit to Smiths there. He had 2 facing him. He had help from a teammate getting one of them, but he stayed alive for so long, diverted their attention. Scream was alive, dancing around the A-bomb site. Did just enough, waited just long enough, stayed alive just long enough, and Scream, sorry, not Scream, Smiths, that was credit to him. Really good round from him, and a good round from Titan. So 6-10. Suddenly, things could become back quite even, matters. If Titan get on a good roll here, I mean, say they convert the eco rounds just on their own, they're going to be back to 9-10, and all of a sudden, it's going to be quite a close game once again, but it is CT favoured. We have mentioned this. Not massively, so if Titan do get momentum, I can see them coming back, quite honestly. Scream with a good headshot, though, is going to start things off, and they'll just want to lose as few guns as possible in these rounds and just win outright and get themselves back in this game. So, where are they going to go? They're just in middle at the moment, taking their time. They smoked off window. Are they going to go short or A? Those are the two options that are open for them at the moment. Actually, there is a member who he was in B apps. He looks like he's rotating through underpass. Are they going to go B or A? It does look like Clan-Mystik have stacked this B bomb site, mirroring almost exactly what we saw Titan do. If you remember, did Titan win that round? I can't remember now.
I know.
The second round, no. Well, they are actually going to go to this B-bomb site. Gun versus pistols, and a good start. GMX has got one, but there's plenty more to find, and Titan looking just fine, thank you very much. They are going to pick up the 7th round on the board. Bomb will go down for money, and GMX just being a nuisance, trying to stay alive for as long as possible. So, if we go to 9-10, Mez, do you see Titan actually coming back and winning this map?
I could definitely see them, because the confidence will be surging through them. GMX is going to try and close off this round. Unfortunately for Clan-Mystik, he will not be saving that Galil going forward. But to answer your question, 10-9, I would feel that Titan have everything in their favour at that stage. They've got the momentum back, they're going to have some confidence. And also, you know, again, going back to what we were talking about before, with two players effectively switching positions on each side, they're probably going to know each other's tactics pretty well. It seemed to me that Shoxy was constantly calling out where Titan would be and kind of outplaying them and outthinking them in the first half. Yeah,
absolutely. That's something we haven't really emphasised enough. It's going to be so difficult to call strats because Shoxy's pretty much aware of how they play, and Kenny S is aware of how Clan-Mystik play. Good grenade. SF goes down, 4 versus 5 already. Nathan MBK, he has taken a bit of damage. Nothing to write home about. Shoxy is pretty low. I would imagine this to be a Titan round, but the big round for me is the buy round. If Titan win the buy round, okay, I'm going to call it. Oh, I want to say Titan will actually win, but it's not gonna be a straight run for them. I think if Titan win the buy round, okay, I'm actually gonna put a prediction out. If they win the buy round and make it 10-10, I'm gonna see this ending on 16-12 to Titan.
Alrighty, well, maybe that's something that we're going to see coming up here. It's just all on Kiyoshima, and unfortunately, he is not going to do anything in that position. One shot from Scream. So, buy round coming up now for Clan-Mystik. They're going to be picking up some M4s. Let's see how they make this one work. I'll be quite interested to see how Titan also aggress here, because they must have half a thought, you know, they're going to buy up this round, guys. So, let's take it a bit slower, potentially. Let's try and catch them off guard in some way. Kenny has got a good spawn. He does have himself an AWP. He's going to be peeking into window, but no one is there. 3 players from Clan-Mystik are aggressively pushing on B. Smith's taking point himself. Smokes down, flashes as well. But they haven't committed to the bomb site as of yet. Bomb's actually been dropped around T spawn side of B apps. MBK in Palace. So, Titan. They're looking to play this one methodically. They're looking to get a pick and then try and go into the cracks and get a free bomb plant. But in credit to Clan-Mystik, they've not shown their hand just yet. They haven't shown their positions, and they're still in good stead.
Yeah, just a fact-finding mission at the moment. Titan trying to find out how B is being played, and Scream opens up on GMX, and he gets the second. Scream, has he woken up finally? Great play from him. Are we going to see him just rip into the B-bomb site? No, SF is going to still be there, and he does take him down finally. NBK is going to get one over on the A site, and meanwhile, that is actually the bomb site they're going to. So Scream was just, well, just there to divert their attention. He did it magnificently, picking up 2. Titan are going to see the 9th round for them, and Clan-Mystik are going to see their, well, every single round in this half thus far they've lost. So are they going to be slightly worried? Possibly. If they're on eco next round, then it's going to be 10-10 without doubt. Well, actually, there is some doubt, isn't there, as how many second round wins we saw the other day. But I would imagine 10-10, and I'm going to stick to my prediction. I think Titan are going to win this map.
I said previously that MBK was on 19 frags and no one else on his team was close. Well, have a look at this. Oh, Shoxy has picked up the kill on MBK, as I just mentioned in there. SF will not get the upper hand in existence. That is an M4 lost to through the cores of Clan-Mystik. Will Shoxy keep his up? No, he won't. Gets wallbanged from existence. But what I was going to say is, before, MBK was pretty much just carrying them alone. And now you've got Smiths on 17, Screams went up to 14, Kenny S is on 13, and Existence seems to be waking up as well. So this is the terrifying fact about Titan, that if all of them are playing even half decently, this is a very formidable squad to play against. It's difficult to lock them down.
You're almost understating it. Yeah, they're one of the best teams in the world, for God's sake, you know. But it's interesting because it's a domestic matchup and the teams know each other so well, so it's going to still be even. Although you would say Titan are the better team, quite simply. They've got more experience under the team, they've got more experience at the top levels. Clan-Mystik really just coming through the ranks recently, so credit to them, they've been playing magnificently. And MBK is going to just take his time, keep his cool there. He sees 3 though, takes 2 of the 3 already. Probably be able to get the 3rd there as well. Smith has just walked into this B bomb site. But it's just an anti-eco round, so as expected we will see 10-10. And from this point on, Clan-Mystik do need to pick up a round or 2, otherwise it's just going to be well, a straight victory for Titan flawlessly. They haven't won a round yet, Clan-Mystik. Money's bad, heads are dropping, Titan are looking up, and yeah, this could be pretty good for Titan. The money's excellent, I might add. The bank on them is just enormous right now. Guns will be bought up again on Clan-Mystik. Look at this, Kiyoshima actually going to invest heavily into this round. He's going to be picking up a Scar 20. He is one of the big formers for Clan-Mystik thus far, so let's see where he's going to go. He could be pivotal in this round.
Yep, seems to be the case, and this is a must-win round for Clan-Mystik, just to kind of steady themselves and get themselves, as you mentioned, with just a single round on CT side. So we were talking about CT being the favourable side, but in this match it's just been opposite worlds. T seem to have been the way to go. Clan-Mystik, they're going to be playing in deep again. Let's have a look from the perspective of Titan how they're going to regress. Pretty much identical opening. Smith's in Existence around the B-App side. Now Existence going into Underpass. You've got MBK and Palace. Scream and Kenny S in mid. So they're just trying to get themselves a peek. Get as much information as possible is so important. Scream will be pushing short right here, right now. There is a player to his right-hand side. It's going to be Mistu. He gets the upper hand before being team killed from Existence. Very unfortunate, but Scream only had maybe 5 or so hit points remaining, so unfortunate if nothing else. GMX is camping inside ladder, and he's going to find a molly jumping on his head. It will be coming up. There is GMX. He will open up this round. This is super important for Clan-Mystik because their economy would be intact as if they lose this round. They do have the losing bonus coming at them, and Kenny S with the headshot. That was pixel perfect from him. Suddenly Titan do have the player advantage for what looked like could be the first Clan-Mystik round on CT side. GMX, SF are both pushing in. Heavy smokes are down. That is enough to choke on right now from Clan-Mystik. And look at Smith's position. He should get this kill comfortably. There we go. SF is down. All on GMX, who's actually going to be flashing out towards CT side. Thought for a second he failed that one. In fact, maybe that's debatable at best. But there's MBK. Gets the first one. 2 versus 1 situation. Moves the bomb down, and Kenny S. I have to say, some of the shots he's been pulling off these last couple rounds suggest that he's also woken up.
He definitely has, and that looked like a round in blue, but Titan managed to come back and win it. NBK was the factor there for me, really. He got the first kill onto A, signaled the rotate. KNS comes in from ramp, takes down Kiyoshima with the Ot Sniper, who was playing there the whole round with a lovely shot because he was looking at apps, and they managed to take the round from A site. Slipped through the fingertips of Clan-Mystik. They really wanted to pick that one up, and they felt like they could have done. And Nathan, NBK is going to pick off Shoxy, the old nemesis. Well, no, I'm sure they're still friends, but the old teammate who's been causing them so much trouble thus far. 11-10, and it could be 12-10 just like that. Clan-Mystik have actually bought up a couple of grenades. Nothing really amazing. They're not fully bought up here. If they lose this round, they could well be back to ecoing. They do have the round loss bonus, but it's expensive to buy guns on CT, and you do have to keep ecoing. So, once again, Titan just taking their time in this middle area. Middle, as we've seen from both sides, actually, has been played quite passively on the CTs. It's quite interesting to know. We didn't see that so much yesterday, but GMX is going to take down Scream, bring that back to a 4 versus 4. Smith is going to push in with his teammates into a connector, and once again, bomb site is Titans. A is theirs, and the bomber's going to rotate round. GMX, can he do anything? He's got a gap in the smoke there. He might be able to get lucky if they run round, but Smith's just toying with him, and he's not going to see anybody. 4 plays 3. Crucial round. Titan, if they win this, they are seriously looking good.
If they were to win this round, I think that could actually be the last straw for Clan-Mystik on Mirage. This is Titan's map, so all things considered, Clan-Mystik have been doing a pretty nice job so far. And in actual fact, they're going to be looking to save. And I don't blame them for this decision, to be fair, because their economy's not looking particularly good. And on top of that, they're just going to make sure that they're strong enough to compete in the next round, Jono. They can't afford to lose these weapons.
Yeah, and am I correct in thinking it was 10-5? So it's now the 8th round in a row won from Titan. They've
correct,
had the perfect terrorist half so far. I mean, that's no mean feat against Clan-Mystik, who do have a good handle on how they like to play as well, and that's a big factor. But it just doesn't seem like it's making a difference. Titan are just running away with it. Shoxy is going to rebuy the AWP. I want to see him pulling off some wonderful shots here and giving his team the boost that they need. Things are starting to run away from here in map 1. You said it though, Titan did pick this map, so you would expect them to be confident on it. There is reasoning to their decisions, obviously. And we're going to see a B-sided play really from Titan. They're going to push towards middle and get mid control once again. I think Shoxy is actually lurking in the window, and Kenny-S is going to take him down. Existence has opened up as well, so just like that, we're back into a 4 versus 3 as Kiyoshima takes down NBK. He was on his own in apps, he was just on a reconnaissance mission. Doesn't mean he's irrelevant. Obviously, a good fragger in this game has gone down for Titan, so that could be a factor. Clan-Mystik need this round so much. I can't understate that. An SF and Kenny-S trade. Scream goes down, but Kenny-S, the man that has really woken up, is still alive, and he still has the AWP. He misses a shot there, but Smith's beautiful teamwork, beautifully timed. Waits for him to be looking at GMX there. Kenny-S comes in, and Smith gets the kill. And now 1 versus 3. This is just textbook play from Titan. I don't see a way back from Clan-Mystik. In fact, I called it. As soon as they went to the 10th round, I thought Titan had it in the bag.
I would agree. Clan-Mystik have looked completely absent on this half. And I think a lot of people that bet for Titan were getting a bit nervous, Jono, after that first half performance when they were 5-10 behind and they elected to go CT. But their T has just been completely perfect. It's been a clinical performance, a textbook performance on how to approach on T. And they've been constantly battering either sides as well. They've not just been electing one bomb site. Smith will fall. You could be a bit disappointed with that one. It's 2 quick fire kills for Mystic, so maybe they do have another gust of air. Another lease of life here coming in. 2 players remaining. Going to be both Kenny-S and Existence. Kenny-S has now leapfrogged himself to the top of the scoreboard on his side. So he's certainly been having a lot of success these last few rounds. But Existence, he's trying to dig in deep here. I think they'll be half focusing towards a save, to be fair, Jono. I can't see their chances in this 4v2 when the bomb is down in a really awkward position as well for Titan. So probably going to save.
Well, a minute on the board, and let's remember their bank, you know? They've got money coming out of their ears, so, I mean, it's probably worth just going for it anyway, in my opinion. Just how they feel on the day kind of thing. They're going to wait for these smokes to back off. Existence is still alive, he is the strat caller, so he's going to probably run through his options with Kenny-S, and they're going to decide what to do. Because it was such a fast push, they've left themselves with a good amount of time to decide, but no pushes yet. I think Existence is going to try and wrap around from behind and see if he can get a kill or two. If he gets a kill in the middle, then the clutch is on, but 20 seconds remain. And interestingly enough, he's going around the B bomb site, so yeah, they are going to save, I believe. And that's the first round, bear in mind, people, for Clan-Mystik on this CT half. The score read is 8-1 in old-fashioned terms, in the half score. 8-1 in the terrorist side as well. So Titan, still favourites in my mind, but Clan-Mystik finally pick up a round. And, well, I said 16-12, didn't I? So let's see if Clan-Mystik can convert this into a second round win. If they don't, the money's going to be screwed once again because the round loss bonus has gone.
Yeah, to me that was a bit of a lackadaisical round for Titan. They can't afford to start being kind of overly aggressive and even fall into arrogant kind of plays because they rushed out of A ramp. Maybe they thought that Clan-Mystik were on eco. It's the only thing that they can come up with because that's the kind of tactic they've used when Mystic have only had pistols, but they got punished for that one hard. Now you can see they're going to be opting for a potential B push again. Smith is always the first man in and the last man out. And there we go. So just putting down some fire, trying to bait this one out for now. SF and Misty are not falling for this. They're not going to peek too much. And look at that. Kiyoshima GMX on A site with Shoxy lurking around the mid, trying to get as much information as possible But this is what Titan have done time and time again, Jono. They do not show their hand too early, and they play to the very last second.
Yeah, methodical play, something we touched on last time we saw them play. I haven't really mentioned it. That is their style. Existence, famous for it. They've got so many strats in this massive strat book of theirs. A lot of go-to plays, and they do take their time. Don't take any risks. Unnecessary risks, anyway, we will say that. They do change it up, sometimes mixing up the play, just keep the enemies on their toes. Like last round, I think that what they wanted to try and do, really, was just trying to mix it up. So Clan-Mystik are kept on their toes, and you know, complacency might set in a little bit. They probably should have used some smokes and flashes as well, but the B-bomb site play is on here, and SF gets taken out without doing any real work. He's done some good damage, and Scream in the meantime pushes around, gets one for himself. 4 plays 3, and an aggressive Shoxy wanted to catch them off guard, jumping out the window, gets taken down, and guys, it's looking pretty good for the French team, and the one I'm talking about is not Clan-Mystik. I think it's going to be 14-11, and this isn't looking good for them. They surely must back off and save their guns. Yep, it's going to be 14-11, and Metas, I'm going to stick with it. I think it's going to be 16-12 here.
It's definitely looking like it could be a possibility. I think Mystik will be a bit disappointed. They heavily tagged up 3 players from Titan before that bomb went down, but they seemed to just walk out single file like lambs to the slaughter. And Titan had the crossfire down from the barrier, both on the van and also from the site itself, and they just obliterated Shoxy, he's not had the greatest of games from his own perspective. SF's only on 10 kills, and Existence on just 7, so this has really been a map of players needing to stand up tall for their team, and unfortunately Kiyoshima has not been able to stand tall enough so far. However, we are now 14-11. Titan definitely in the lead. There are no doubts about this. It's looking like it's going to be their map to pick up. But Clan-Mystik, we've seen how tenacious, we've seen how resilient they've been in the past. They could pull this one off. I mean, just yesterday casting them against Team Global with the overtimes, these guys, when their backs are against the wall, they come out swinging. They don't go down without a fight. So yeah. I don't see this being any different.
Yeah, I said earlier, didn't it? I don't know. When needed, Shoxy really stepped up yesterday. And there's still time. Let's say they pick up this round, it's still possible. Statistically, of course, it's still possible. It would be 12-14. Titan are so close, though. You can just really feel it in their play that they can feel the victory here. Smith has actually gone down. I didn't even see where that was. So a great start actually for Clan-Mystik. SF's been tagged up, but he's okay. He's got nades and armor. The whole team pretty much fully equipped. They managed to scrape a bye. Money is still pretty bad for them, though. Titan pick up this round, as I say. I think it's going to be 12-16. But Kenny S. Hello, where have you been? What a headshot onto Mistu. He goes down before even shooting, and Kenny S just shows us why he was drafted in for Shoxy. And MBK spots one. The Molotov will make sure he stays there, though. And Titan pretty mixed bag at the moment. They're just jumping out all over the place. Kenny S takes SF down. He has the AWP still. The bomb's actually gone round to Amet as Scream is on his own. So Kenny S is going to be 1 versus 3 on this B side. Can Scream do this?
Well, we've seen him do crazier things. They also have the time to deal with their Scream. He's going to be going for the plank. Can Kiyoshima getting while his pants are down? Yes, he can. And that's now a 3v1 on Kenny. His timer has come out. There's Kenny S. How much economic damage can he now inflict? Well, the question is 2 kills. That's 2 assault rifles they're going to have to rebuy. And that is actually very significant, because coming down to these last rounds, the difference between an M4 for mass and no assault rifles can literally be the difference between a win of this map and a lose. It's that simple.
Yeah, slimmest of margins, the smallest of margins, like I said. Really evenly matched teams. It's the little things that make a difference in a matchup like this. Well, finally Clan-Mystik are giving us something to cheer about, because they've brought it back to 12-14. Titan, all of a sudden, after winning, I think it was 8 rounds in a row, they've picked up 9 in this half as terrorists. They've just been looking unstoppable, but finally Clan-Mystik seem to have found an answer. I haven't really seen a change in their play. It just seems to me they've just started hitting their shots a little bit better. Titan have slowed things down, as always actually. They've started every single round slowly, not taking any unnecessary risks, and it's been working out damn well for them, so why change it up? And here they are once again in A connector. The bomb's looking like it's going round towards A, so we're probably going to see an A split, 2 and 3, as you can see on the radar. Kenny S has the bomb in hand. He does also have an AWP, so I'm definitely going to stay on him. He's the player to watch out for here as he pushes up, but Scream, maybe we should have watched him. Probably did. Existence also getting a kill. So hello, the A bomb site is actually under Titan Rain as Existence, the man who called the strat, finishes it off for Mister, who's actually being a bit of a nuisance in connector, still alive. 16 HP for him, and he's already got 1 kill. If we can get another one here, it's going to be 3 versus 2. Still damn hard, but Titan, well, they've got the bomb down, and I do see this going their way. Clan-Mystik might want to save at this point. SF actually gets one for himself. Maybe I spoke too soon. 1 versus 2 now. Come back from a 1 versus 4. If SF pulls this off, this is the boost they will need, and well, things will get harder, but actually SF is going to back off. That's a shame for entertainment purposes, but probably a smart decision. We're actually going to see Titan on the all-important 15th round. 1 more for them, and they take map 1 method.
SF does get the kill on MBK, so he's going to be forcing that rebuy. But as you say, that's 3 map points. This is a best of 3, ladies and gents. Titan elected Mirage. Next one up will be Inferno, I believe, and then Dust 2 will be the decider if we so choose. So Clan-Mystik, look at that, their economy is just in tatters. 2 assault rifles, one of which is an AK, and then FAMAS, and then P250-57 CZ. It's looking precarious for them, but we have seen teams pull off crazier things in the past. They need 3 rounds to take this into overtime and get a repeat performance from yesterday when they faced off against Team Global, and they did win that double overtime as well. So we know in that kind of situation they do have the brass to take it home. Smith has found himself. SF does not get too much damage down, just 11 in total. 1 minute 10 remaining on the timer. Identical strat again for Titan. They're not going to rush in. They realise the economy is weak. They've smelt blood in the water, and now they're going to look to strike. Look at this, Kiyoshima and GMX actually pushing through ramp. They're getting a lot of information, but unbeknownst to them, NBK is actually in Palace. So if NBK just lurks around here, he actually could be in prime position. Now Kiyoshima's coming up from behind. He wants this kill. If they can take down NBK, this is going to be big news, and he gets the headshots. That's another assault rifle now on the side of Clan-Mystik. 3 players from Titan are occupying mid. Existence in connector. Smiths and Scream. Scream's now pushing through short. Kenny S has the bomb, and he's going to drop in B-Apps. This is a huge round for Clan-Mystik, just what the docs are ordered from them. And now it's crucial. It is vital they keep on to this round. It's a 3 versus 4 situation. Make that a 4v2 in their favour. And Scream and Existence, they have a hard task ahead of them, especially now that Scream's been put 6 for under. Existence is going to save the bomb. And first map point out of 3 has been saved by Clan-Mystik.
Wow, great round from them, yeah, and they pushed in A ramp, something they haven't really done often. I think they did it once on Eco, and MBK was there as well. That time it worked out for MBK, but this time definitely worked out for the CT side. 13th round on the board. My prediction has all gone to pot. But if Titan pick up this round, well, they've still won the first map. But Clan-Mystik now have a chance to pull it back to overtime. That's the best they can hope for. The worst Titan would want, and well, 13-15 is still a very close scoreline, and we called it. We said it would be close. I didn't think it'd be quite this close, though. Clan-Mystik have impressed me in the last few rounds. I would have liked to have seen aggression from them maybe a bit earlier, because things weren't really working for them, and they didn't change it up for so long. And here again, GMX is going to take down Smiths due to a nice aggressive CT push. And all of a sudden, Clan-Mystik are looking pretty good.
Yep, they are. And this would take it down to 1 map point. SF does get the headshot on Existence. So already Clan-Mystik, they're showing that tenacity in the best possible way. Can they secure this round though? MBK is going to get picked as well from Kiyoshima. 5v2, Kenny S with the AWP. He's going to pick up 1. I thought for a second he was going to go ahead and chime in with his second. GMX needs to be careful. There is a player directly to his right through the smoke. That will be Scream. And now Kenny S with the connector. They made quite a lot of noise though, so he knows exactly what is going on. Lots of fire being tapped across to one another. 2 players are situated in window. Kenny gets both of them, and suddenly it's a 2v0 as Kenny S explodes into the round, and that was simply magnificent from Titan, who take it 16-13.
Kenny S coming up so big for his team. You do realise that was a 2 versus 4.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Kenny S. He needed to perform, and he damn well did. What a round from him. Him and Smith secure the first map going their way. That was Titan's map, bear in mind. So that's going to be 1-0 to them. They do just need another map, and the next map will be Inferno. So what a first map. We probably couldn't have asked for anything more. Maybe a couple of overtimes, but let's not be greedy.
Oh man, I need to get my breath back after that. That was insane play from not just Kenny S at the end, but also